Hi, we are back with activity 3 of exercise 13 on advanced graphics, and in this example we are going to see how we can manipulate handles of graphic objects to our benefit. Let's take a quick look at the problem. We notice that with theta equal to 0, it's just a plot of y as a function of cosine of 2 pi x, and you are familiar with something like that. But then as we read the problem, we understand that theta changes with time. For example, here you notice that we have to pause half a second each time before we change theta, which changes in the increment of pi by 10 from 0 to 2 pi. Now, if you're familiar with it, you will immediately recognize that with the changing theta, this represents a propagating wave equation, and in a wave equation like that, the coefficient of 2 pi x, which is 1 in this case, that represents the wavelength, and the coefficient of theta, that is related to the frequency. So if we are executing this right, we are going to see animated wave motion. For easy understanding, I am going to divide this program in two parts. In the first one, we have theta equal to 0, and we are just going to plot y equal to cosine of 2 pi x. However, different from what you have done before, we are going to store the handle of that plot so that we can manipulate that later. The second segment of this program contains a for loop where theta is going to change with each pass through the loop, and once we have a new theta value, correspondingly we'll have a new y value. And once we have a new y value, we are going to use the set command to change the handle's y data property. And corresponding to that, we have a new plot once we have set the new y data. And then we are going to use MATLAB's draw function, draw now. And before we plot it, we are going to use a pause function to introduce half a second delay. So let's see how that pans out.